Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Portugal, trying to do that Fifth Empire nonsense. So, we're just gonna have the historical AI on. Make it a little bit more practical. A little more, like just, less crazy. So we can actually kind of do what I want to do with it. It's like, as lovely as the absolute best case scenario would be, probably either the anarchists or Franco winning the Spanish Civil War. France probably being like, maybe staying democratic. England going like non-aligned or communist. Communist and decolonizing. And Germany going democratic, maybe? That wouldn't be too bad. Like, I almost want to try one more time. You know what? Sure. Let's load up. No, not that. I want this. Portugal. The most interesting one. I'll try a historical now. Turn it off. Not historical yet. Bong. Alright. I always think, is it actually the best to do Estado Novo first? Hmm. It is the civilian factory staff, political power, army reformer. All right. No, let's not do that one first. No, not that one either. Let's do this one first. Right? I just want to see what France and Britain do. Oh, I should also do something with these. I want to build. No, let's just not even. I want to wait one day to see what they're doing. Oh, they're doing revisit colonial policy. They're trying to go left, but it's really just a matter of when the Civil War happens, which way the nationalists go. Like, I mean, there are so many things that could be fine. Like, if the nationalists win, and they go for Franco. If the nationalists win, they go for these guys. if the Republicans win, they go against Stalin, against the Soviets. Or if the anarchists win. Those are all fine. Like, Britain going revisit colonial policy is very good. Goal 1 is to occupy all of Iberia. Goal 2, take the stuff in between our colonies here. The Costa del Rosa thing. Cor de Rosa. Mapa Cor de Rosa. Something about pink? I don't know. And if France... I don't know. France doesn't matter as much. And as long as I can get all of Iberia, I'm happy. So I'm gonna try and run with this one. Is there anything else that I need? I should get steel. And aluminum. Actually just have these guys right now. And the divisions in training, right. Forgot about that part. Let's just do you, 2 divisions. That's fine. And apparently the new DLC has been officially announced. Bam, bim, bam, boom, bam, bim, bam, bim, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, they gave it, they named it No Step Back, which I feel like is a little bit of a lame name. I mean, it's from what Stalin said, that after the Soviets started pushing back against the Germans, that he said, like, no, step back. But they could have come up with a cool name related to communism or something. That would have been fun. Yeah, let's just get this stuff. Alright, Re-Militarize the Rhineland. So Germany is doing historical stuff, changing course for the UK. Hope to go communist. And don't join the Soviet Union. Let's save up the... What do I want to save points up for right now? Probably the technocrat. Yep, they're going communist. That's good. Industries, tech right now? Sure. Kind of waiting. Limited rearmaments. Alright, now I think we go ahead and do Stato Novo. Oh! France is going right wing. Very interesting. I'm curious how this is going to play out. I don't think I've ever seen a communist France and a communist Britain, fascist France in the same campaign. Oh, this is how you do it. You assign them to join up with that thing. Let's go ahead and start working on this. Hey, Jackies. Yeah, I know! Victoria 3 was actually announced. It's real. Gonna be crazy, man. The old meme is dead. Long live the meme. And there's the war. I mean, that's not a small nationalist Spain. Ugh. Hmm. You know, I really hope the game starts in like 1750. Like, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff in EU4 that isn't really elaborated on too much. Like, I would love to do Vic 3 with like where you can do I want them to do it. I want you to actually be Napoleon the First. But did they actually say 1835? Or is that just where Victoria 2 is? Ensure loyalty. Oh, really? Oh, man. I mean, I feel like it'd be so much cooler if they started... Wouldn't it be cool to do the American Revolution there? I don't know. I just feel like there's so much in between. Like, but in between EU4 and Victoria 3 that could have been good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really liking the direction that they're going to be going. Like, it's... I think I'm just going to actually start this one over and go for historical AI. Like, I know that you end EU4 in 1821. But... Alright. This time, historical AI on. Oh, that's never happening. They're not doing March of the Eagles 2. No one liked the first one. Estado Novo. Again, like, is this a useful one to get immediately? I don't think so. I think we continue the public works. March of the Eagles 2. You know, honestly, I'm not opposed to the thought of, like, a game that is heavily focused around... Like, if you play any game in the world, any country in the world, for that period, I guess. But it would have to, like, I want to play the American Revolution in a better way, rather than just all the revolutions, you know? What am I saying? I mean, like, I want to play the revolutions in the Americas to become independent as the United States and all the countries in South and Central America, too. Like, between 17... Like, in EU4, you do all the things that I'm talking about. It's not like this doesn't... It's not like it doesn't happen. It's not like things are skipped over. But I feel like there is a focus that games... that later parts of the game don't give that the earlier parts do. You know what I mean? Because by the time you get to the 1800s in EU4, things have already gone so off the rails, historically speaking, that you really aren't doing the things that are happening historically. Like, you can have the revolution and all that, but it's very different. You are not doing the French Revolution. And the French Revolution doesn't have the same effects. Alright, anyway, Pop. Boop. 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 I'm pretty sure if we get everything up to 7... it's fine. Yeah, exactly. By the time you're the end game of EU4, like, how many people even actually play until 1821? For one. That by 1800, you're like the interplanetary empire of Ulm. Yeah, and I want to be training guys. Edit you. It's interesting that this is like the historical thing. Forming the Popular Front. Like, if somehow France were to, like, do the historical AI and not get and Germany doesn't mess with them or anyone, like, would they go communist? They have their own revolution. That's an interesting thing to think of. And also, if you were to, like, the later start dates in EU4, no one plays those. Especially because they're broken. Like, the United States has the same development it does in 1776 as it does in 1444. They don't update the development because manual development, like, using monarch points to develop your provinces, has not been accounted for in any of the later dates because that was a later addition to the game. Alright, let's grab this. This is my first time playing with historical AI in a very long time. Like, it's definitely since the DLC that gave the focus trees to these guys came out. How you feeling about Czechoslovakia? Yeah, you better make that. You better make those. Yeah, yeah. The no step back. They officially announced it. Did they actually say what is being added? Like, I know that Poland is getting changed up, and the Baltic states are getting their trees. But did they like list all the things that are being added? Hey, when's Hearts of Iron 5? And honestly, with them announcing Victoria 3, I'm thinking, like, when's the U5? Probably not for a while. I think they can still squeeze some out of it. Let's grab this. I kind of hope they take their time with the U5. Like, maybe they're in early planning stages of it at this point. But I'd be really surprised if they're doing anything more. Yeah, supply mechanics. That is something that I think is very... that has been underplayed in the game so far. There's so much of how you would maneuver and how you expand historically was based on that, you know? Was based on... the Allies had so much trouble in France after liberating it because they had bombed all the railways and stuff. Agrarian, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining me. So, I'm playing as Portugal. There's... Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's like you don't... I feel like, because I almost never play historical AI, never really see this much... This much Spain. You know? This much nationalist Spain. So I've got on historical AI, and I plan on going for the Fifth Empire. I think I'll be able to actually bring 7 dudes. Hopefully. Ask for my aid. So yeah. I'm gonna help out Nationalist Spain. And then I'm gonna eat Nationalist Spain after we win. Got a little bit of time yet, still, before I can actually head over there. Let's grab the research speed guy. And civilian construction speed guy. Navy mutiny. Rude. Yeah, Victoria 3 has been announced. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, it'd be really cool if it came out before the end of the year. Like, if it came out in the fall, that'd be so nice. Let's go ahead and keep working on that. We're gonna want military police before long. Yeah, I saw the teaser for Vic 3. Kind of cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing anything about the game. I've never played Vic 2, but I have watched a good bit of gameplay of it. Mind you, with the mod that makes it far more playable. Let's see, what do I want to get here? I want a military theorist. Let's actually do a raid or two. Let's get the army reorganization now, actually. Let's go slightly early. Alright, Germany's probably building themselves up right now. They'll gobble Austria before too long. "11 months. Hmm. Yeah, that is... No, what he's saying is that it was 11 months between CK3's announcement to when it was released. So it's possible Vic 3 could be out by the... could be out in the fall. Go ahead and do the Portuguese Legion. Met Carlist split. I don't want to send the dudes quite yet. Another raid. Yes, exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the people are already back in the office at Paradox. Although, I don't know. I have not heard what the situation in Sweden is like. Alright, you guys keep drilling. Get more of that army experience. Here is in the United States? Or where exactly? I don't know, I feel like America's been doing a whole lot better with the vaccine rollout. Whatever, let's do this. Do another raid. We're just building up stability for when we want to avoid the Civil War. Cadillo of Spain. Let's go ahead and grab the Metropolitan Army. No, I'm looking forward to a World War II that is not going to involve me. I'm just going to be on the peripheries, eating up all the little hangers-on until I eventually declare war on the UK and take their African colonies, but, you know, whatever. Hey, Amelia lives. Awesome. Truly the best timeline. World War II, except Amelia Earhart didn't die. Alright, there's Marco Polo. Bridge incident. Doing alright on manpower for the moment. Go and grab this. I don't know what you're saying. Are you trying to type this on mobile or what? Magnetic? Oh wow, they're actually pushing in. Um Alright, I want to get in there somehow. I thought it was correcting you into something. Alright, and let's make duplicate. Just want to have one 40 width guy. I cannot afford it yet, though. Let's just remove you right now and just fix the other one. Yeah, it's probably a waste of points, but whatever. Alright, don't end the Spanish Civil War yet. Come on, ask for my aid. I want to help. I want to help, but not too much. Banish the party leaders. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this guy. Alright, let's go ahead and just send these dudes. Maybe I'll send more later if he asks for more support. Oh, I can send 4, right. Let's do... Start working down this way. Did they actually, like, naval invade down there? Let's just start this. Wow, this war is almost over. This is probably the fastest Spanish Civil War I've ever seen. Do I care to do this? I mean, it's just join the war. I mean, it's more... Yeah, it doesn't really do me any good. Like, my time would be better spent working on something else. And there's the war. Or, not entirely, but, you know. That is really surprising to me. I don't know what happened that the AI did so well in this civil war, but... there we go. Getting manpower may not be bad. There's the Anschluss. Let's wait on that. Let's start getting our military factories. let's go ahead and start working on this. Superior firepower is probably for the best. Alright, so once I change my ideology, I'll be able to attack. Man, what a lot of experience we got there. I'll change that up a bit more later. Let's go ahead and go to early mobile, although... Are we increasing our war support? How do we get more war support? Is that going right? Partial mobilization would be nice. Yeah, let's just go to early mobilization. Paramount Parks, what's up, man? I'm gonna be going down the path that gets me to the 5th Empire. So, doing fascist down to here. Play this weird thing. I don't know. Plane? Plane. All right. Right, yeah. You. Yeah, I think the path that ultimately ends with the Fifth Empire, if you take a number of other things, Portugal gets the most non-core manpower buffs in the whole game. Like 25% non-core manpower, I think. Let's go ahead and start working on like battlefield support. Probably not the most useful thing right now. My planes are probably not going to be super useful, because I cannot really make any with how few factories I've got. I want to start working on the planes, but I can also really use guns. Let's just make more guns. Let's start working on the manpower. Yeah. Very true. And as Portugal, you don't have much room for that until I've already taken all of Spain, which is my initial plan here. I don't even have any more dockyards. I should make more dockyards. Make them over here. Couple dockyards just over on the islands. Alright, the Sudeten crisis will probably be coming up pretty soon. Oh, the historical rags to riches. It is an interesting way to play it. Like, especially considering that I don't think they really intended you to really do that very easily when they made the game. Like, they really didn't consider, from what I've gathered, that people would have wanted a lot of alternate history stuff. Like, when the game launched, the most alternate history stuff you could do was, like... Is Germany... do, like, Danzig for Slovakia instead of Danzig or war, and befriend Poland. Befriend Czechoslovakia. Yeah, and no ideology changes. They barely even started doing that after the first DLC. Like, it was very basic. Like, the stuff for South Africa is just like... Oh, like, even worse. Like, New Zealand. It's like... we're going fascist. Just, hey, we're going fascist. Bop, bop, bop. And then again, that's kind of just this tree. Really, these are not great focus trees. I think they need a lot of updating. Let's go ahead. Oh, no, we're already ahead there. Start working on this gun. Start working on this, I guess. Choose manpower if your economy recovers from the depression. I think after this DLC, if this DLC doesn't already change stuff up for like the Commonwealth countries, I think the one after that is gonna change. Like make them more interesting. They've gotta, right? I think I should go ahead and do this for the stability. Stability would be really good.
This morning, I had another talk with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler. And here is the paper.
Yep, there goes the Sudetenland.
Some of you perhaps have already heard what it contains, but I would just like to read it to you. We, the German Führer and Chancellor, and the British Prime Minister have had a further meeting today and are agreed in recognizing that
You know what our nation needs to recover? Toasters! A toaster in every bathroom.
we regard the agreement signed last night and the Anglo-German naval agreement as symbolic of the desire of our two peoples.
Like, I don't think the DLC is going to be specifically making them better. I don't think it's specifically going to be made to make the Commonwealth better, but I think it's going to do a thing like when they came out with like Waking the Tiger, that where they also added a new tree for Germany. And you do this thing, alright, let's get all the boys together and then they'll cheer. It's like we will have a very well coordinated and inauthentic cheer for these things that will totally help the nation. Ah, but yeah, DLC after this, I'd say, like, they've really added a lot. Like, South America would be good. Like, we're starting to get into the territory of, like, everything is... Okay, no, the Middle East. The Middle East is absolutely what needs to be next. And that is an area that is important, but has not been touched. Like, Iraq, Iran, and Saudi Arabia should get focus trees. Like, there's just nothing happening in the Middle East right now. There needs to be incentive to make stuff happen.
security. Because the nub of the whole purpose of your president is to keep you now,
Now.
children later, and your grandchildren much later, out of a last-ditch war for the preservation of American independence and of all the things that American independence means to you and to me and to ours.
More military factories.
Jamestown and Plymouth Rock
Yeah.
has our American civilization been in such danger as now. The Nazi masters of Germany have made it clear that they intend not only to dominate all life and thought in their own country, but also to enslave the whole of Europe, and then to use the resources of Europe,
This is this guy that we want next.
the rest of the world.
Yeah, they have. So, also
In view of the
Egypt. Like, I think Egypt should begin as like a commonwealth, as a puppet, but then the UK can make it. Then the UK integrates it. I'm pretty sure that's what happens historically in this period.
talk of peace,
And that should be there should be an option for Egypt to combat that and that they break free and stuff, or alternatively that they could stay as a puppet and try and do it, you know, other ways. Try and gain a. That would be the democratic way, and then the undemocratic way would be to just like revolt.
all people who live in freedom,
Like in Iraq, Iran, these guys should be able to play
German,
against each other, like against play the Allies and the Axis against each other. Iran was actually occupied by both the Soviets and the British, divided like laterally during this period. There's nothing like that happening right now.
the Japanese are being engaged in China, in Asia, by the Chinese nation, in another great defense.
Like Saudi Arabia will discover oil.
In the
I think it was like that might not be until after the war.
fleet,
Like maybe they can make Saudi Arabia discover the oil earlier.
bullets, economic as well as
Like I know they play a little fast and loose with some of the historical things. Well, let's go ahead and stop drilling. I don't know if that actually. I forget if drilling makes us lose equipment.
frankly and definitely there is danger ahead. Danger against which we
Yeah,
must,
one more research slot.
but we
No reason not to.
we cannot
You get the memo?
danger
Hey, did you get my memo?
by crawling into bed and pulling the covers over our heads. Germany has said that she was occupying Belgium
Yeah, definitely.
to save the Belgians from the British. Would she hesitate then to say to any South American country, we are occupying
Good timing. Now we upgrade.
to protect you from aggression by the United States? Belgium is being used as an invasion base against Britain, now fighting for its life. Any South American country in Nazi hands would always
And South America definitely should get stuff. But, of course, South America is not that important.
of the
Brazil did fight pretty early. They joined the Allies.
Hawaii as an out
And there's a lot of really interesting things that could go on politically with Brazil, but it does not directly affect the war.
Hawaii
So I can understand why they've taken a long time to do it. And there's just a lot of really interesting political things that can happen in South America at this point.
There are those who say that the Axis powers would never have any desire to attack the Western Hemisphere. This is the same dangerous
The Dominican Republic declared war? Really?
which has destroyed the powers of resistance
This guy?
so many conquered peoples.
Really?
Let us no longer blind ourselves
Huh.
so many others
Interesting.
are already within our own gates. Your government knows much about them, and every day is ferreting them out. Their secret emissaries are acting
I don't even know if I've done historical AI.
country
I don't think I've done historical AI since I played as Mexico.
and dissension, cause internal strife. They tried to turn capital against labor and vice versa. They tried to reawaken long slumbering racial and religious enmity, which should have no place in this country. And there are also American citizens, many of them in high places,
After the United States. Interesting.
wittingly, in most cases, are aiding and abetting the work of these agents. I do not charge these American citizens with being foreign agents, but I do charge them with doing exactly the kind of work that the dictators want done in the United States. The experience of the past 2 years has proven beyond doubt that no nation can appease
Alright.
no
Got that.
nation can
Advanced artillery.
into a kitten by stroking it. There can be no
Yeah. Got that.
appeasement with ruthlessness. There can be no with
There goes Czechoslovakia. And oh man, I want a focus tree for Armenia. Kneel before Zog. Like, there's gonna be a time where they're just gonna give focuses to like all the rest of the European countries, like Armenia, Switzerland, Luxembourg. Ah, 3 a day. Yeah. Let's just get more convoys. We're gonna be selling convoys to dudes that are fighting the UK. Yeah, we're gonna need more manpower in a second. There's that. I'm looking forward to when Italy gets their own tree, which I don't think is going... It may happen with this DLC, but it may not. I think if they're gonna stick closer to the theme, it'd make more sense if they gave Finland a tree than Italy. But, you know, whatever. factory output right now. Do the immediate manpower. And I could also change my conscription. Going to start this a little early. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Go to partial mobilization. And let's just go ahead and go to limited conscription. Oh, these are tactical bombers. I didn't even notice. Let's just go ahead and grab that. Sure. Oh, here it is. It's time for World War II.
I am speaking to you from the cabinet room.
And once again, I think that speech gets the VOD muted. You know what? I think Poland can live this time. Ignore those little pushes that Germany's making. I think Poland can do it. Come on, Poland. You've got this. The utmost confidence. Alright. Oops. Let's keep going with that. Danzig's holding out. Alright, Luxembourg. I believe you. I believe in you, Luxembourg. You can do it. Wait, no. Was it Belgium? Yeah, Luxembourg. Luxembourg's got this. Alright, you are a lower priority. We are definitely gonna want more motorized for too long. All right, Poland, you've got it. You're making a comeback. Oh, you know what? This is just a feint. They're just drawing them in. Poland will strike and defeat the Axis single-handedly. At least not even in the war yet. Poland will return. Going to the Netherlands now. Belgium. You know, see, Luxembourg is actually holding there. Luxembourg's doing all right. Let's go and grab field maneuvers now. Well, I mean, Luxembourg put up a decent fight, all things considered. Considering they are basically a city-state. The Netherlands, less so. Watch France actually somehow do this. Like, France doesn't capitulate. There's Denmark. Norway. Yeah, I mean, like, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden have to get focus trees. And Finland. Like, if they don't get it with this DLC, I think it'll be kinda soon. Maybe it'll get its own thing. Like, this DLC is focusing on, like... I mean, it's... The patch is called Barbarossa, so it makes sense that they're talking about, like, getting into the Soviets and the Soviets pushing back, which is why the DLC is going to be no step back. Because it's absolutely focusing on, you know, the Eastern Front, where maybe like the Winter War is going to be more the thing that gives like Finland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark their stuff. Get Scandinavian here. Let's work on the guns and improve worker conditions because I want to get 80% before I flip. Flip mein Schnitzel, as the Germans say. Okay, there go. Yeah, alright. Bye, France. Yep. And there goes Free France, and there's Vichy. Finland, yep, there's Winter War. You need your own general. Alright, infantry leader. Alright, not bad. I mean, cautious isn't good, but infantry leader's nice. White peace. Factory output. More military stuff. Or more plane stuff. More infrastructure. Let's do the infrastructure. Once I have 24 of you guys, I'll be pretty ready to invade. There's Bessarabia. How are you doing? Hungary's in the Axis. You can really see at this point why you think the Axis would be unstoppable. Like, they have not had a single hiccup. Despite Italy. Okay. And Romania just getting carved up like a Christmas turkey. Air doctrine, sure. Oh, we're almost good on stability. We could actually declare war pretty soon. Let's go ahead and get standardization. Let's go ahead and get division attack. We still need more. I mean, no, we could actually take that next focus. We're at 80. Be safe, 81 wouldn't be bad. Let's go ahead and get military police. We're gonna want more of them pretty soon. And there's Norway. Actually, let's not even mess with you right now. Keep working on military factories in both of these. Here, we've got 81. So we could go ahead and grab this one. Once we finish this new one. This, you know, this other thing. Oop. Trotsky, no! The ice pick gets him again. Oh, the humanity. I want to go and grab this. I've still got time. I mean, like, I don't really... I want to do this once I'm ready to declare the war. But... I want to be absolutely ready when that is ready, because then I'll be able to push really well. Really quickly. Naval bases... I mean, that does give me a lot of resources. And my resources are going to start being blocked off because I'm not going to have land access because I'll be at war with Spain. Yeah, let's start working our way down here to get that steel. And honestly, let's go ahead and just put you to 1. How do we even want 1? Let's get just... Sure. Well, I don't even... No, it's not even... I think we just get up to 24, and then we start working on... maybe more of these guys? Because you are going to be my military No. More of these guys. You should have... engineer companies... cavalry recon... military police... You guys are gonna be my garrisons. And also just fighting in Africa. I'm gonna want a bunch of you. And we should absolutely get logistics companies. After reaching out to the German government, Bulgaria now seeks to strengthen relations with Italy. Boris III and Benito Mussolini have signed a research agreement developed by experts from both countries to facilitate the development of modern military equipment for their armed forces. Along with this agreement, the Bulgarian government has implemented new economic regulations to promote the investment of Italian capital in the country. They are dealing with the devil. Indeed they are. And they're going for Greece before long. And we need some rubber, which we're gonna get more of down here. Actually, no, I do want one more dude. One more of you. Sudden music shift.
Mr. Speaker, on Friday evening last...
Sorry, Winston, your estate does not like me. Do you think Winston Churchill would be upset that someone's trying to make cash out of his speeches? Probably not.
This was a great trial of strength between the British and
And Romania's in the Axis. Here's where we will get our rubber and a good bit of steel. Oh!
Mr. Speaker, in this disastrous military event,
Yeah, really? Come on, man. I'm gonna get my VOD muted on YouTube. I bet Winston Churchill would be very upset if my VOD got muted on YouTube. And here's our rubber we just got. Aluminum, more oil. Yugoslavia joined the Allies. Actually, it's kind of important that we get... Okay, let's go ahead and do that. One fewer review. Next one will be for our armored cars. Sure, let's make better armored cars. And we're almost out of manpower. Let's start integrating these. Hold on, I gotta take a real quick break. I'll be back in a minute. Hey, Imperial Dev, how's it going? Sorry if I stepped away right as he got here. So if you are enjoying the stream and you're new, be sure to follow the channel. See more of this. I'm also playing as Denmark in an EU4 campaign. That's been fun. Getting ready to attack Spain very shortly. Alright. More light aircraft stuff. Or I think we start... going down here. So we've got enough stability that we'll be alright. Oh, I didn't even look over at Yugoslavia. You know, I purposely have not built any civilian or military factories around here because just in case I do not want... just in case. Just in case, just in case. I want as many places to build naval dockyards as possible. Because, of course, you can only build naval dockyards on the coast. Where military and civilian factories you can build anywhere. I want to keep that option open to have a bunch of naval dockyards. I do not believe it's been too... hold on one second. I don't believe it slowed me down as far as my industry too much, hopefully? Maybe? I don't know. It might have, but no, whatever. Alright. We've got a full army here. As soon as I'm ready, I'll push. We will be declaring war. As soon as we get that focus. And there's... Did we get an event for, like, Pearl Harbor?
Vice President,
Oh, Kingdom of Hawaii is cores. That's funny to me.
members of the Senate, of the House of Representatives. Yesterday,
Yeah, there's just like... Is there any Free France anywhere? No? Oh, there's a little bit. A little Free France. Holding on.
state which will live
Greece is holding as well.
in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation
Let's do...
at solicitation of Japan, still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace.
We'll wait for extensive conscription.
Indeed,
I think we wait for extensive conscription.
after Japanese air squadrons had commenced bombing in the American island of Oahu, the Japanese ambassador to the United States and his colleagues delivered to our Secretary of State a formal reply to a recent American
I realize that now, yes, I do already have... You know what?
stated that it seemed useless to
Eh.
continue the existing diplomatic negotiations
Sure. We'll start making our a second army. Second, like, main army.
or hint of war on an armed attack. It will be recorded that the distance of Hawaii from Japan makes it obvious that the attack was deliberately planned many days or even weeks ago. During the intervening time, the Japanese government has deliberately
Let's
sought
do
to deceive the United States by false and
better
express
recon.
for continued peace. The attack yesterday on the Hawaiian Islands has caused severe damage to American naval and military forces. I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost. In addition, American ships have been reported torpedoed on the high seas between San Francisco and Honolulu. Yesterday, the Japanese government also launched an attack against Malaya.
All right, there's Barbarossa.
Japanese forces attacked Hong Kong. Last night, Japanese forces attacked Guam. Last night, Japanese forces attacked
No, America's not declared war.
Philippine Islands.
America's not fighting Germany yet.
Last night, the Japanese attacked Wake Island. And this morning, the Japanese attacked Midway Island. Japan has therefore undertaken a surprise offensive extending throughout the Pacific area. Yesterday
There we
and
go.
today speak for themselves. The people of the United
I think we are
States are
ready to start this one.
opinions and well understand the implications to the very life and safety of our nation. As
You stay
Commander
medium.
of the Army and Navy,
Back to you.
I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense,
Spearhead.
but always will our whole nation remember the character of the onslaught against us.
I don't think I've actually heard this speech in this game yet. Honestly, let's wait on this one.
No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion,
Because we're about to get manpower from, like, this whenever I decide to do it.
we'll win through to absolute
And this. And we'll do nationalist intervention. Right now. And there we go. US joins the Allies. All right, let's not bother with this quite yet. Honestly, yeah, so all you dudes, come on back to port. We're gonna be using our gas. It's more important to use that on the Air Force. Let's start you a little early. Don't even drill at this point. You're just gonna want to run up there. Yeah, they don't have many guys over here. Maybe they're still pretty weak. Maybe they've got them guarding the French border as well. Well, you know, France and Germany. Now you just go ahead and guard Lisbon. For the moment. That's all I need you to do.
Белоруссия от беспечности, от настроения мирного строительства, по непонятным в военное время, но пагубным в настоящее время, когда война коренным образом изменила положение. Как жестко он ставит своей целью охват наших земель перед нашим током. Захват нашего зоны и нашей нефти, тоже без наших трудов. Он ставит своей целью расположение власти помещиков, расположение союзников,
Alright, there it is.
национальной государственности русских, украинцев, белорусов, японцев, латышей, эстонцев,
And war were declared. Execute. Bulgarian reintegration campaign in the Balkans. The Bulgarian government has started a massive reintegration campaign in the occupied territories in the Balkans, encouraging Bulgarian settlement, changing the names of towns and places to the Bulgarian traditional forms, and reorganizing local administration along Bulgarian lines. With these measures, Boris III hopes to demonstrate the Bulgarian nature of these regions and legitimize their future annexation by Bulgaria. A bold move of Bulgarization to What the hell did you do? Why? Why would you do this? Hungary, no. Hungary, Italy, why?
не знающий пощады врагов. Необходимы войны, чтобы в наших рядах не было места цинникам и трусам, анимерам и безвредителям, чтобы наши люди не знали страха в войне, самоотверженно шли на нашу отечественную освоительную войну против фашистских порабощений.
Oh yeah, I need to do a focus. Let's get the manpower.
Необходимо, чтобы это великолепное качество большевика стало достоянием миллионов и миллионов нашей нации, нашей ужасной подати всех народов. Мы должны немедленно перестроить всю нашу работу на военный лад. Задача организации разгрома врага.
Yeah, Japan's doing all right.
свободные трудные народы Советского Союза должны подняться за защиту своих прав, своей земли, против врага. Красная армия, Красный флот и все граждане Советского Союза должны отстаивать каждую часть советской земли. Драться до последней капли крови за наше право и слово.
Alright, we are moving forward in a lot of places here. Some better than others, but alright, let's actually chill. And we'll micro here once we get our organization back. And Mexico and the Allies. Jeez, really? And I'm just losing divisions. They're getting overrun. Like these guys. Come on. Did I really lose that 20% chance? Caves of Hungary. And that division just straight up died. Alright, that'll get me manpower. I don't know. Why not? And then they're making a push, or trying to. Let's keep it at speed 4. Did I really mess this up again? Like, what else did I need to do? Did I really just need a ton more dudes? And they're encircled. That's even my best division. And these guys just don't help. How are my dudes just this much worse? Like, is it really just because of the manpower? You're playing pirates in Total War? Alright. Get in on this. Help me out here, Germany. I said, help me out here, Germany. Why will you not accept? They want me to join their wars, but I'm not gonna. No. Yes. Help me out here, Italy. The National Spain joined the Allies. That's not... Why did I think that was not going to happen? Okay, this is not what I wanted to happen. Well, at least... Yeah. Do I want to keep doing this? This is not what I wanted to happen. Sure, whatever. I'm in on it. Why are they so much better than me this time? Look at this guy. Frickin' Captain Eye Patch over here. Want to try a little harder, Germany? Please? No. There's no point. Ugh, I'm annoyed at myself. I'm annoyed at myself because I'm dumb. All right. 48 divisions. At least 36, but 48. do I even really want to keep going? It's pretty deflating. I have to do all of this again. I've got until 1942. Ugh, okay, now I know to not be stupid. This whole time before, I had been stupid, but, you know, now I have learned. Like, it might have just been the manpower thing, too. I guess. Like, I mean, I don't think I should have just melted like I did. Yeah, I need to just work harder on manpower. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be done for now. Tomorrow, either trying this again or continuing as Denmark. This is a little bit of a shorter one right now because I mussed up and I just don't want to have to try this again. Be sure to follow the channel if you haven't. Until next time, thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I am Rock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.